My name is Filipovska Snezana. I come from the Republic of North Macedonia.
Professor, it's a pleasure for us to have you in our studio. Could you tell us about yourself?
Ever since I was a little girl, ballet was my great pleasure and great desire. At 9 years old, I signed up in elementary ballet school. After 10 years education in my hometown Skopje, Republic of North Macedonia, I continued my ballet education at the State Institute for Theatrical Arts in Moscow.
Moscow?
Yes.
Interesting.
In 1978, with special decision of the State Examination Commission, I received the title Master of Arts, teacher of choreography, ballet master. I was under supervision of Professor Reisa Stručkova. She was principal dancer at Bolshoi Theater and artist people of Soviet Union. My professor, Stručkova. Upon the recommendation of the Council of Russian Theatrical Academy in 1993, I've received the title PhD of Art Science.
Arts, yeah.
It's my education.
So, what can you tell us about your experience as a professor?
I have experience in teaching all levels of professional ballet dancers, students, in classical dance, in classical repertoire of a rich ballet heritage, as such as history of ballet art. My teaching class is based on a method of classical exercise that is used in world-known ballet school. It is based on Vaganova syllabus for academic education, ballet education. The education and the experience with working with leading teachers of the Russian Academy in Moscow allows me to apply important principle for teaching, a fundamental principle so important for teaching.
Exactly.
I, with great respect to my professor, I pass down the tradition of training.
To the next generation.
Yes, yes, yes. And now I'm
and then
professor.
Now you are here in United States. Very good, very good. But could you tell us what is, or can you tell me your opinion? Do you have any opinion about classical dance and the art of ballet?
For me, classical dance is a system of artistic thinking that shapes the expression of the movements which exist in dance manifestation at various stages of culture.
Yes, I hope you're listening.
beginning from 16th century until 19th century, those movements in Europe, the different national dance movements are arranged into a classical system which is used in ballet performance. Those movements are not seen as an empirical form. They are seen as abstract formula form. Far from reality, those classical dance penetrate into viewers' heart because the body never lies, and the dance is like as confession of the soul.
When it's come to dancing, there is no lie.
Yes.
That's what you see is what you get.
Yes. Always I told to my students that the body never lies.
Yes.
Never lies.
You're talking art form from the 16th century.
Yes.
One question. I know music, there are some graphic notes for music. Do you have any or have taught the graphic of the movement?
Yes.
Or each
classical system is why is classical?
Yes.
Because it's a strong system. But what is different? One movement as Ballet.
Of course, balance.
We have Ballet in classical dance, but French people made this movement French. Russian ballet is Russian.
In a Russian way.
American ballet is
American style.
rules is the same, but expression.
Yes. It has to do with the dancer's physical ability as well.
Yes.
Okay, so is there anything you want to tell us about ballet?
I want to tell that from 2010, I am professor on ballet department at the Faculty of Music in Macedonia. Faculty of Music is a part of the oldest university in our country, University Kirill and Methodius. And my teaching subjects are history of art, duet dance, and composition of classical dance.
Yes, duet.
Also, I have published 4 books.
Wow.
Yeah. World History of Ballet Art, Founders of Macedonian Ballet, 70 years
of ballet,
of ballet art in Macedonian, presenting in Florida. Yes, and the last one is entries of the great pedagogues from Bolshoi Theater.
Yes.
This book is written on 3 languages: Macedonian, English, and Russian languages. There are 8 lessons in this book from the great pedagogue of 20th century in Bolshoi Theater, Marina Semyonova and Asaf Meserer.
That's how you bring to us the source, the origin of, for me.
I would like to emphasize that organization of the 5th Congress of International Dance Research.
I would love that, for you to write about it, how your experience.
Was on high level. It was my pleasure to present Macedonian ballet in Florida.
It's a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you so much.
To bring the true story of art to us.
Yes.
There is no misunderstanding when it's come to classical.
Yes.
One question. We know in the spoken language we use 26 letters to communicate, to write words and communicate. In ballet, how many steps contained in the book? We know the pas de bourrée, how many steps or movement?
In a system of classical ballet, we have exercise on a bar,
Yes.
exercise on the middle in the in a center.
Yes.
Allegro is jumping,
Yes.
and for girls, point shoes.
What's it?
4 parts of every
Yes, like a warm-up
lesson,
exercise.
and so many, I don't know how many movements, because we have battement first movement, battement battement in front, to the side, the back, battement with demi-plié, battement pour la pied, battement or jeté on 25 degrees, 45, grand battement,
Yes.
ground battement, and I don't know how many.
Yes, of
movement.
course. Every movement is a word in the alphabet
Yes.
of movement. So you can write a book of million movement or a book
Yes.
depending.
Yes.
Yes, very interesting. I basically study a little bit of ballet before I become a ballroom dancer because I think ballet is the foundation. Yes.
But ballroom dance is foundation of ballet art.
That's what I want to do. It's a nice meeting you. So I really would like to extend to you the invitation to be back next year.
Okay, with my pleasure.
It's your pleasure. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.